Hey YouTube, this is Eric again doing a review today on the Fansproject Protector Armor. Yesterday I actually got this figure Monday, and I wanted to do a review right then and there, but I wanted to familiarize myself with the transformation so I wasn't messing up. And I did a review yesterday, and that took really long. I tried to shorten it up into one video and I couldn't. It was choppy, I was rushing, I forgot a lot of things. So I'm redoing it again today. Hopefully this comes out okay. It's going to be a two-parter. Sorry. I know some people find two-parters boring, but I have to do this figure justice. And that being said, this is a very, very, very impressive figure. I actually recently brought this Rodimus, maybe in the last month, because I finally decided, screw it, I'm going to get the armor. I saw a couple of pictures online of it, and it was just too nice to pass up. So, let's get on to some details. I have the Classics version of Rodimus, and as you can see, the spoiler is orange. However, I like using the Henkei, the gold-plated, I don't know what you would call this, hood flap or whatever, that comes with the Target Master. Because it just looks a little bit more regal. He looks like a leader, and this looks really, really, really good. A lot of details. The flames are molded in. You can actually feel that flame molded in. I have the exhaust. Actually, the Rodimus that I bought, I got pretty cheap, all because it didn't come with the missile, which is pretty bad looking missile anyway, so yeah. So you take what you can get. Lots and lots and lots of molded details. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it looks pretty good. You see the exhaust looks like they're shooting out fire, and the spoiler actually blends in with that fire. So it looks really good, and that's why I don't mind having the Henkei stuff on here, because you can't really tell that it's a Classics, even though it has the plastic spoiler. Plastic spoiler blends in with the flames, and it's the same on both sides. At the top, as you can see, this is a fist, that's a fist. I left this fist exposed because I was hoping I could fit the Target Master in there. You could probably fit another gun in there, but the Target Master unfortunately didn't work. So there's nowhere to really store him unless you kind of stick him on the inside. And also, on the back, I want to say I really like the detail back here, and they actually went the extra mile and gave him lights, rear lights. Even though they're white, it should be like half white, half red or something. It's there. They didn't have to. Nobody would have noticed, but I noticed. So aesthetically, it's really good. It turns a deluxe figure into a Voyager figure, which is about, let's see if I can get this, the same size as the animated Voyager Blackout. They're about the same size. So it really does, actually Rodimus might be a little longer. So it does add a nice little bit of bulk to him. And I don't have any Rodimus Primes. I don't have the G1, I have the titanium one. So here they are together. And as you can see, they look nice together. Obviously this is the better choice, but you can see the only real thing, if you want to be nitpicky and say that this can't be Rodimus Prime because the nose is too long on the car, but what could Fansproject do about that? They did the best they could. So that's about it in a nutshell for this. In order to remove the car, you just open up these flaps and kind of wiggle them free. And onto the armor itself, you can take these bits off, and these can be Rodimus's wings, and you can see his head in there. And you can take this top bit off. Now these come with the Target Master. The ones that come with the original are the orange ones. And let's get this guy on here. It just kind of snaps in place, and then you do the same thing down here, where this snaps right there, this snaps right here, and we'll go ahead and put Rodimus back in, and you can see what that looks like. And really, he just kind of just slides in, and you just close that around him, and there we go. And that's him with the original spoiler, I guess you'd call it. Looks good. I mean, nothing wrong with it, but you gotta admit it looks better with the gold. All right, and I saw one reviewer saying that Rodimus isn't held too securely. He really is. I mean, I'm not worried about this guy falling out at all. It's a surprisingly secure connection. So, just get this out of here. It really is a surprisingly secure connection. So, in order to turn this into base mode, I'm not going to worry so much about getting it in, into Rodimus Prime just yet. In order to get into base mode, you kind of got to take off all the little extra bits, like this, which is going to become his chest. Obviously these are going to be his arms, and let me just get these out. All right, well, it's out. All right. In order to get the feet out, now the legs are this back section right here. The back section, the legs give me the absolute blues. Oh, and before you do this, you gotta take that out. The legs give me the blues because they're a pain in the ass to take out, and obviously it's making a liar out of me today. But they're definitely a pain in the ass to get back in. And what I like to do is pull this. Shoot. All right, you gotta. There we go. Pull this piece out, and pieces will fly off from that front, and it kind of makes this tank mode, but not quite yet, because you got to get. And this is the foot that this foot just absolutely hates me. You kind of got to go in and wiggle it out. And, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to edit this part out. Every time I do this foot, I'm scared I'm going to break it. There we go. I don't know what it is with that foot, with this side, but, whew, buddy, scares the hell out of me. Alright, so, let's get these pieces off as well. And put that back on. There we go. And, kind of get this little piece out right there. Let me fix the camera. Alright, and for the tank, I believe, I think this part comes out and this sticks out. Something like that. Not too sure. But tank mode, it's pretty half-assed. Let me just go ahead and put it into base mode. To put them in the base mode, you take this piece out, the roller. Now, I don't like doing that either, but you have to give it some force and pull it out, flip that out, and I'll kind of stabilize it. Now, these close back in. Let's flip these up. These close back in. These fold out, and they also flip around. And this part flips around as well. And there are two black hinges in here that you kind of pull out, and there you go. There's base mode. Now, to say it's just standing on one little peg right there, it really is quite secure. And also this bottom part, you could flip that down, and it gives like a little pedestal for this guy right here, and he could stand right in there and fire away to his little heart's content. I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah, it's there. Also, Rodimus Prime can grip it, because get this out of the way. He can grip it because there are two little grips right here, and I have yet to be able to get those out. I mean, I've tried to use a screwdriver, I've tried to use a pen, all kind of stuff. I'm not gonna break the figure, for a feature I won't even use, honestly. And again, you can take this part off, and I personally like the gold. Okay. And last but not least, the instructions say to pull this gun out slowly, and it is a pain in the ass to pull out, but it does come out. And I've never done it slowly because it'll just pop out for me. So yeah, that's the base mode, and I guess you know, I'll talk about him in the next part of the video. But really, there's not much to him. I mean, he's basically roller. What I like to do with him is I take the gold parts of the spoiler, and you could slide them right on in there like that, and slide those right on in there, and you know, it looks pretty cool like that. So, and he also, you know, kind of looks really good next to Rodimus. So that's about it for this part of the video. I'm going to get to part 2. I'm going to transform this guy, and I will see you guys later. Peace.